Hello everyone, welcome to day 231 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. I'll play e4. We get e5, knight to f3. We can go into my most played opening. Knight forward, I'll play d3. The bishop comes out, so I'll play h3 to stop the knight. I'll kick them away. I could immediately attack them. Seems quite good. I haven't actually done that before. I guess they just push, or they just bring the bishop would be bad. They could actually just castle though, which wouldn't be that good. I'll go ahead and take more space. The bishop goes back. Now I'll go for this. They just castle. I'll castle myself. I can probably push, but first I'll play rook to e1. If I push, takes, they can take here. I haven't opened the file and they have to move. But I'll just play rook to e1 first. They strike to hit my bishop, and my bishop's in a bad spot. So unfortunately I might have to not give up the bishop, but I have to put my bishop on a weaker square where they can take it and just pressure this pawn. They actually choose not to take it, and I would be able to trade this off. I could push here. I could also go after this bishop. I mean, here they're just trying to go for some tactics. I'll just trade the bishop off. I'm fine with it. I can push now, and first I'll just go for this rook move. And obviously I can try to trade the bishop off, the dark squared bishop off. Rook over themselves. I'll go for bishop e3. And taking just helps me. I take the bishop, rook takes, can take, the bishop takes. I could have potential lineups on this square. I'll go ahead and probably take the bishop first. The rook does take. Could take here myself, then I'm attacking this. If I take here though, my queen is hit. If I take here, takes, I have this. Takes if queen takes, wait, takes if queen takes, we just trade. I'd be doing better there. And takes if bishop takes. I push. If they take, I take. Yeah, I think I'm fine there. I have knight to d2 also, to protect myself. They go ahead and take my knight. And I guess I didn't think of that. Which does weaken my king a lot. Could just jump forward and then I'm attacking a pawn with my knight. This is a huge weakness that they have. They're going to take this. I can't really defend that, and that cuts my king off completely. If I could remove this pawn, if they took, I'd have a check, but the knight would just take. This is a bad position for me now. My king is very weak. If I go here, they take with the check, and then I have to run. And I'm in big trouble. I could connect my rooks now. They're not threatening mate at the moment, but once the knight jumps in, it will be a huge problem for me. If the knight's able to jump in. So I have to think about running my king now. They do give the check. Could go back. Could also step here. I think I have to run my king. Now at least my rooks are connected. My position is definitely worse. I'm down the pawn and my king is in the middle of the board, with the rook just staring down the file. Yeah, they're just planning to jump in here. Now if I go here, they can jump in with a check. And it's just not good for me. I could blockade with my knight here, which is actually a very nice square for the piece. And my knight on this square would also be hitting the rook and this pawn. So if I go ahead and take, then I'm threatening moves like this. They can always just block themselves though. This does seem nice. I don't like how they jump in with the check. Could probably step back. Also unpin myself. Could step forward, but that just can't be good. Maybe stepping forward is good because of the threat of bringing my rooks to these two files. I'm not sure. King back to d1 is just the safest choice though. I'm definitely losing here. The knight jumps in anyway. The queen comes forward to hit this. I can jump my knight forward now though. But then they take here. If I move my knight to protect this, they take here. And that's a problem. I could slide my rook down here, which is actually the only way to hold everything. I'm just in big trouble here. Knight jumps in straight away. I guess this is a huge threat that they have. King back seems to be the best move. Then they can't take here at the moment actually. King back seems good. For now. They have no checks. The knight can only really go here. I'm completely losing here. I guess the threat I have is knight to e4 and knight to d6, which would then threaten taking and opening up this, but that's a lot of moves to play. And that also undefends this. They get to hit my queen. Could just drop back now to defend, which makes the most sense. Yeah, I could just drop back to the back rank and defend. The queen goes back to attack this weakness. And that's okay, but it just allows me to play this move. I am seeing that if my queen is on this diagonal, could pin their knight to the rook, but not the moment. The queen comes forward, but actually walks into a fork. They find a nice move, but this still loses material. And this is actually much worse for them, because I just pick up their rook. They do have this move, but I just go for this. And they're not threatening that much here. And I can almost trap this knight. Its only square is to go back out. So one way I can play this move. That completely prevents the knight from escaping. Yeah, rook e3 and king c2 traps the knight, I'm quite sure. I would like to save my own though. Maybe it's best just to go for this. If they take, I play here. They can't hold on to this. They couldn't even, maybe even sacrifice. This is definitely an escape for my knight. I could just maintain the piece. Or I could trap this, and then with 2 rooks against 1, that would be quite easy for me to win, I think. So here, they take, I play here. If they take, I play here. This knight can only go... This knight can only go here, which means it will be trapped, so... I don't think I'm missing anything here. They take. I just take. And I can simply double up on this. They choose to take, that just ruins their structure. Rook up. I can play rook up and force this. Instead they go for that move, but here I can just take. They actually go into this, okay. If they push, I have this move. That just loses the pawn. This should be a very easy win. I really hope they don't make me wait a very long time. That would be very annoying. And also when people do that, it's just so silly. You lost one game, you don't have to do this. And it looks like the moment I leave, they actually make a move. So I'll just take. This isn't an endgame that I can win, so I don't see what they're doing. They should really just resign, but if they want to keep playing, then that's fine. I hate when people do this, waste time when they're losing a game. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.